A big head. Hey guys. I run. Last time, I run over to where everyone's waiting. Hey, the rest of the members turn toward me as I address them. I'm everyone's. Ooh, I'm everyone's new coach. Hello. Just.
あら、まさやさん。真面目な顔をしてどうしたんですか?
I just imagine, for some reason, I just see him, like on his, like hands on his knees doing that thing.
一見真面目な顔ですけど、照れを隠している雰囲気もありますね。
Oh, I have a will of iron. I'm not nervous.
照れか。きっと恥ずかしいことを言うつもりなんだろうね。
I wouldn't say embarrassing necessarily.
言うつもりなんでしょうね。
God, they're basically the same sometimes. Cut it out. I walk past the two girls who are teasing me despite knowing exactly what I'm about to say. Then I position myself in front of Shion-san.
Oh, Hinata ka. Yeah, mina made iu na. Ore ni wa zenbu wakatte iru.
You don't have to say a thing. He moves up to me and nods deeply several times.
長い時を経て、ようやく俺の真心が通じた。そう理解していいな。
Uh-huh. Not yours, but I don't think it's been that long. And no, forget that. We need to talk.
するべきこと。謎解きか。つまり、ここで俺が気の利いたことを言って、君の心をわしづかみにすればいい。そういうことだな。
How did he come to that conclusion? No, you've got it all wrong. Good lord, man.
我ら生まれた日は違えども同日に死ぬことを願わん
All right. Look, there's no way I'm becoming your blood brother, okay? Just calm down. Does this guy have a thing for action movies or what? I mean, he keeps talking, taking everything I say as a challenge, and now he even wants to become blood brothers. That song's amazing, by the way. I meant something completely different. Listen, I saw your plans for practice, and trust me, it needs to change. Starting with the whole weight training is a bad idea.
そうか
Of course! Shion-san strikes a bodybuilder's pose in response to my words.
何はなくともまずは筋肉だろう筋肉は無敵だ最強だ
Muscles aren't all there is to life, especially in this fucking sport. Don't force your biases onto everyone else. Sure, you need muscles to maintain a beautiful flying form, and yes, they do help you gain more precise control over your body to increase your speed. You know what? Actually, let's keep going with this.
ほらやはり筋肉が
Here's my butt, though. But exercises that improve reflexes and strengthen your core come first. Beginners have to start there.
そうなのか
Yeah. Yes, really. Beginners need to start by learning to maintain proper form first. Weight training can throw all that off entirely. What are you doing? Oh my god, he's vibrating in the background. Misaki nimbly forces herself between me and Shion-san.
マサヤって FC に詳しいんだね。部長の指導が悪いってことをわざわざ忠告しに来てくれたの?
No, that's not the only reason. Misaki places her hand over her mouth and grins like the Wicked Witch of the West.
それだけじゃないんじゃないかと私は思いますよ。
I will not feed Misaki. And that affects both of you because she'll get her low blood pressure and you're her little minion. So, damn it. Damn you, Arasaka. You sure know how to corner someone. Well,
ひなたさん、ほら、言いましょう。
just elbow nudging me. Kurshina-san's face closes in on me. I just...
入部届の用紙なら持ってるけど。
well, I just...
ああ、もうダメダメ。窓があったら単刀直入に言っちゃうんだから。もっとマサヤをからかって遊べる場面なのに。
Please.
そうですよそうですよ。もっとこうじわじわとツンデレなとここちょこちょできる場面ですよ。
God, everyone just wants to tease me. Like, come on, leave me alone.
私そういうのって恥ずかしくて背中がムズムズしちゃうんだよね。
Thanks for the save.
ツンデレなんですか？
No.
何が違うんですか？
How am I supposed to do that?
じゃあどんなんなんですか？
She keeps getting closer and I don't like it. Stop. Oh, come on.
わーい、マサヤも入部だ。
Hooray.
これで部員は5人ってことですよね。
Actual club now.
それって自動的に部に昇格ってことだよね、兄ちゃん。
言われてみれば。なんてことだ。俺の熱き心がみんなの FC 魂に火をつけた。そういうことだな、君。
He is so intense. No, look. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. You getting it all out, buddy? You're doing okay? Get your face away from me!
ごめんね、兄ちゃんはすぐに感極まる人だから。
Sounds a lot like someone playing this game.
マサヤが入部。
Okay, that was adorable. Why are you running around me? Stop it! Of course, you're just copying what she's doing. Don't just fucking join her! You sons of bitches! You too! Kurashina-san circles around me like the other two for a while, but then... Well...
急に立ち止まらないでよ。
Guys, have you noticed how fluid this is? Because of the new computer? I have. I don't see the super long periods of waiting for the sprites to load. It's insane. Like, it still kind of happens, but I think that's just the game. Kurashina-san stops in her tracks and gets serious.
もう行っちゃいましょうよ、ひなたさん。
I'm working on it. Okay. Overwhelmed by Kurashina-san's serious attitude, I inadvertently end up nodding. When she looks at me with those earnest eyes of hers, it's hard to actually say no. Actually, it's more accurate to say they forced a yes out of me. It's the mice. I imagine she'd earn a fortune as a salesman. Maybe. Who knows? Episode 2. Circus in the Sky. I was reading that, you son of a bitch. Alright. Okay, let me properly introduce myself. The name's Masaya Hinata, and starting today, I'll be part of your FC club. Here's to a fun year together! Woo! I say, then give a quick bow. By the way, Kurashina-san bounces up and down like rabbit. Gym uniforms, by the way. I didn't actually... We got a more zoomed out version. Misaki, on the other hand, drops her shoulders exhaustedly.
最初から素直に入部するって言えばいいのに。
God, it's about time.
日向先輩って恥ずかしがり屋さんなんですか？
Hold on, I'm not even done yet.
まさかここで入部撤回とかないよね。
I ain't backing out of nothing. I'll join, but not as a Skywalker. I haven't seen that the recent the movie yet. It's not even out. Anyway,
選手をしない？では何をするんです？
I like that. What the fuck else is there?
私と一緒にマネージャー？
Oh, no point in having 2 managers with only 5 members. I've decided to be your coach. I turn to face Shion-san. Well, with your permission, Prez. This may sound a bit rude, but I think I'm a better fit for the job than you.
どうしてもというならコーチでも構わないが、コーチ兼任選手じゃダメなのか?
Well, I form a grim expression, tensing up my brows, then fixate my eyes on Shion-san before responding. I don't want to be a player. At least he accepts it. He nods, apparently approving of my decision. Like I thought, he's the kind of person who you could get through to with a show of determination.
でもさ、そもそもマサヤにコーチができるの?
You're damn right. I'm the best player in the West. I mean, not the West. Fuck.
できますよ。私、日向さんに FC について教えてもらいました。それで未経験なのに1ポイント取れたんです。
Let's be real. It was mostly the air kick turn that did that.
コーチということは全員のセコンドもするということだな。
Everyone's second.
部長、質問です。
おう、なんだ。
セコンドってのは何ですか？ショートと連携して内野の要になる係ですか？むしろなんで野球のセカンドについてそんなに詳しいの？
What's wrong with that?
実況パワードリフトプロ野球で覚えました。
Jesus. You know what? Allow me to explain. Hold on. I take over for Prez. Jesus. Up to the right. Player. Second. A second relays instructions to a Skywalker during matches. Normal sports have level playing fields, but FC makes use of a three-dimensional space, and that means an opponent can be anywhere around you. Due to that fact, players often lose sight of their opponents. The most basic function of a second is to help track their partner's opponent and then be like, yeah, they're over there! There were no seconds when FC was first invented, which led to matches turning completely one-sided after players lost sight of their opponent. In order to combat that issue, a supportive role was added to the sport. Okay, so at least it's an actual thing. And we technically weren't cheating that one time. Anywho, back to the original question. Yeah, I'm planning on being both a coach and a second. So technically, I am doing two roles. I'm not telling you to suddenly trust me, you know? Honestly, it'll probably have a steep learning curve, but I want to give it my best shot.
いえいえ、反対だって言いたいわけじゃなくて、似合ってるなと思っただけですよ。さあさあ、マサヤはそういうの好きそうだし、困ってる人を放っておけないタイプというか。
Lovingly coaching people? You couldn't be more off the mark.
でもどうしてそんなに選手をしたくないんですか?
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, he's like, no. ... そんな風
に黙らないでくださいよ。聞いちゃいけないことでしたか? もしそうならごめんなさい。
It's not like she would have known about anything, so she doesn't even have to say sorry. Arasaka bows her head apologetically. No, it's not like that. I try to ease her mind.
怪我でもしたの? 選手生命が絶たれる的な?
Like every other sport, injuries often force people out of FC. However, that's not the reason in my case. My case is more psychological than anything. No, it's just way back in the day, I realized my limits as a player. That's all. Oh, come on. You're gonna get back up there. Don't even lie to me. Don't even lie to me. Kirishina-san quietly mumbles.
マサヤがそれだけのことって言うならそれだけのことなんでしょ? マサヤがコーチに賛成。部長の指導に従ってたら全身が筋肉でバキバキになっちゃいそうだしね。
I need art of them as hulking fairy. Hulking. I almost said hulking fairies. God damn it.
私だってもちろん大賛成です。
I want to be a hulking fairy.
私も。
では日向雅也君コーチ兼セコンドとしてよろしく頼む。
Hooray! I've injected myself in here. Thank you.
楽しくなりそうですね。でもマサヤがサディスティックな鬼コーチだったらどうしよ
Like I'm just
う。
fucking.
わ、ちょっとありそうで怖いです。
Give me that fucking cheesy, cheeky ass grin. And you, stop being so scared. Don't worry, there's literally no chance of that happening.
私はそういうのもいいと思います。
Moving on.
お、アスカからの大胆な告白だ。
Yeah, that's pretty bold. That is pretty bold.
ちょっと叩かれるくらいなら
Oh, what are you doing? That is never happening.
ビシバシよろしくお願いします、コーチ。
I mean, we got H scenes way later down the line, so look, why don't you actually try listening? Whatever. Anyway, as your second, I'll be using your first names from now on.
どうしてです？
Last names have a distant feel to them, right? That can get in the way during matches. FC is a sport that demands concentration, so a sense of familiarity between a Skywalker and their second helps. In other words, the mental state of players often determines the outcome of the match.
じゃあ、日向さんは私のことアスカって呼ぶんですか？
Everyone's gonna be like, ooh. Right. And you use my first name too.
はい。わかりました。
Told you, the freaking out was gonna happen.
下の名前って私たちは今まで通りってことじゃない。それもつまんないな。
Don't.
ミサニャンって呼んでもいいよ。マサニャン。
Don't call me that. Stop it.
真っ白ニャン、マシニャン。どうしましょう。どっちも語呂が悪いです。
Yeah, how about we don't put meow with any of our names, and we just move on.
白ニャンでいいんじゃない？
Better than the other ones.
それです。
Jesus, I can't. No, you're not. I'm going to use your normal names. Let's just keep this simple.
ということは俺のことはシオンと。
Good lord, guys. No, I'm still gonna go with Prez on that one. He's my senior, so I'd feel weird calling him Shion. It might actually make our relationship more awkward instead of improving it. Prez isn't. Prez is just like the de facto just name that you call the president. Like, you can't ever change it. Alright, well, with that out of the way, it's time to get practice started.
頑張ります。楽しくやろうよ。やりましょう。
Alright.
他校にいないもの扱いされ続けてきた屈辱を晴らす時が来た。上腕二頭筋および三頭筋がビリビリとうずくと今すぐにでも走り出したい。
He's got the hype, that's for sure. We're the Kunahama Academy FC club, so at least make that flying. Anyway, now that we're an official club.
はあ、今日はもう何かを成し遂げたって気分だね。お祝いに何か食べに行かないと。
You did nothing!
はい、甘いものがいいと思います。
And none of you get food.
確かに。でも甘いものの前にしょっぱいものも食べたいな。ポテトを食べてからアイスを食べるとより甘さが引き立つし、雑煮の後にお汁粉を食べるのもいいよね。
Uh,
さすが美咲先輩、いいこと言います。賛成です。
well, of course she knows about all the ins and outs of food. She fucking eats all the time. She needs that food for the blood pressure. No, you aren't. Celebration comes later. First, we need to have an open, honest discussion to help me develop a workout routine for each of you.
まあさやは真面目なんだからな。
Because we're doing a serious sport.
真面目いいと思います。 私 FC を真面目にやってみたいです。
I keep
おお、やる気だね。張り切っちゃって初々しいね。
I keep resisting the urge to reference Skywalker and other things. This is our first practice session, so why not follow her example? Tell me, does anyone other than Prez have any experience whatsoever?
私はありません。見たことはありますけど。
Alright, she's seen it, okay.
私は1回だけです。
Alright, figured as much.
私やったことあるよ。
She's like, huh, I'm a pro. Like, just somehow. Really?
こっちに引っ越してくる前にちょっとね。
Oh, just a little bit. Okay.
美咲先輩、スポーツなら何でもできますから、期待していいと思いますよ。期待の新戦力です。
I wouldn't be surprised she carries herself real well while she's flying around. Right. Misaki can literally do anything. She's the kind of person who's good at everything without putting in effort. I'm real jealous. Oh, well, what was your style?
どのタイプでもやってたし、どれでもできると思うけど。
Alright. Don't act like that isn't impressive.
だってできるんだからしょうがないもん。
Okay, let me just change the question. Which style do you prefer?
プレイするならファイターがいいかな。逃げ回るよりバチバチやるのが好きだからさ。
Alright, I can see that. Oh, and you're a speeder, right, Prez? Prez strikes a bodybuilder pose as he hears my words.
当然生粋のスピーダーだ。スピードを追い求めるのが男の生き様。俺が求めるのは得点ではなくスピード。
You still lost to... Yeah, you really should be going after points. If speed's all you want, shouldn't you move to a different sport?
勝ち負けよりもはるか高きにあるバニッシングポイント。つまり消失線を目指して高速で飛び続けるのが男のロマン。
Good lord. Alright, guy. Like I said, shouldn't you go with a different sport? I guess FC is the only popular sport that uses grav shoes. Short and long distance races do exist, but they're not really a big thing. Marathons that, for instance, involve things like flying across the whole American continent also get some viewership. That could probably be fun, but I'm not really sure that's a sport. There's a sport called Superfly, though. It's an extreme race where you have to keep flying straight for at least 100 miles. But that really isn't a thing in Japan. Alright. Asuka's hand shoots up.
はいコーチ、質問です。ファイターとスピーダーって何ですか？
I feel like Spider's self-explanatory, Speeder's not. Those are FC playstyles. There are 3 in total. Fighter, All-Rounder, and Speeder.
タイプですか？
I see you more as an all-rounder. You could probably do anything. Well, so can Misaki. God damn it. Let's start with Fighter. Fighters try to score points by attacking their opponents directly.
得点って背中をポンとタッチすることですよね。
Now you're getting it. Oh god. Muscles! Why is he just shouting that? Right. 1 touch is 1 point. Speeders are the opposite. They avoid their opponents and score points by racing between 4 buoys.
ブイって空中に浮いているのですよね。
As Asuka looks up at the practice buoys that are floating over the water beyond the school's fence. That's right. Buoy touch. They use anti-gravity to float. If you touch a buoy ahead of your opponent, you get 1 point.
つまり相手の背中とブイに触れることで点数が入るんですね。
Exactly. By the way, an all-rounder goes for both, like the name implies.
私はどのタイプでしょうか？
Like I said, I think you're probably an all-rounder. You gotta find that out on your own, you know? we'll start you off as an all-rounder, and since that'll like let you get a feel for both of them and everything. But before that, you need to learn the rules.
ルールですか。
Let's lay them all down. Before we go into too much detail, I'll have Prez and Misaki face off in a practice match. I'll explain more as we watch them. As for FC shoes.
さっき部の備品を見てきたんだ。一応卒業していった先輩が残していったのがそこの段ボール箱に何足か入ってるよ。
I look inside the cardboard box Madoka points to. Oh, these are pretty old. I assume you've got your own pair then, yeah?
おう、バリバリきつめにスピーダー調整してあるインベイドのバラムンクだ。
Wow, impressive. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I mean, he even has the shirt of Invade. Invade's an American Grav shoe brand. They also make civilian Grav shoes, but I found that's not their specialty. Dude, these are like unnecessary. Look at them. Classic America. Oh, we're always compensating for something. Balmugs in particular are already fine-tuned for speeders. They can't be used for any other playstyles. You have Balmugs with a heavy speeder tuning tacked on? Can you actually turn in those? Sure, I imagine that makes them very fast, but doesn't it also make flexible movement literally impossible?
そのための筋肉だ。
Okay. Seems this guy has a pretty unique play style. I don't know about this. He's clearly not meant to coach others. Misaki, what's your shoe size?
24だよ。
Let's see. Nothing in that size here. I'm a 14 and 13 in men's myself. I know I have big feet. Well, probably not like super big. They don't look weirdly big, but
いいよいいよ。模擬試合でしょ。それなら普通の靴で OK でしょ。
well, I guess that's true. We could go grab some funds from Miss Kagami and go buy FC shoes for everyone tomorrow. Sounds like a fun time.
部費が出るんだ。
She's so fucking surprised. I mean, we are an actual club now, so yes, that, clubs get funding. Miss Kagami has ulterior motives that are banking on this, so I'm sure she'll gather the funds we need for shoes. Dude, these shoes, depending on we get the ones that, like, Prez has, fuck, man, they're probably, like, expensive. Can you two get started now?
よっしゃ、任せとけ。
よーし、やるぞ。
Much like how if you need specialized equipment for most sports, like it's always fucking expensive for no reason. I mean, there's a reason, but... Ooh.
頑張れ、美咲先輩。
See, she always constantly has her own little cheerleader.
声援に応えちゃおうかな。
Kill me. Get up there, Prez. Woo, I'm rooting for you.
捨てられた子犬みたいな顔で私を見ても応援しないよ。
Damn, you got straight annihilated.
なんでだ。
Straight up.
兄を応援する妹なんて気持ち悪いよ。
Damn, that's fucked up.
気持ち悪くない。よく聞け。兄を思う妹の心というのは決して気持ち悪いものではないんだぞ。
Don't say it in that way, please.
そういう言い方が気持ち悪いの。もうしょうがないな。はいはい、頑張ってね、お兄ちゃん。
There you go. Just a little rootin'.
よーし、兄の威厳と部長の尊厳をかけてやったぜ。
And so Prez lost instantly.
私の愛を受け取った美咲先輩が負けるわけありません。
I think she needs more love injected into her.
愛まで受け取った覚えはないけどな。でも勝つぞ。
Look, winning doesn't even matter here. I'm trying to use you two to help explain the rules, remember? Need an example of a speeder winning first, so go do that.
つまり私がわざと負ければいいわけ？
Well, yeah, but really sell the loss. I'll sync up all our headsets to make it easier. Just follow my instructions, okay?
了解と。
You tell me to throw this practice match? Oh, Misaki stretches her back like a cat that just got up as she says that.
じゃ、部長、始めましょうか。
よし、やるか。
Prez raises his heels to prepare himself for the match. He's like, all right, time to put... Oh, everyone stay away from him, like a 5-mile radius. Then he activates his grab shoes. Did you hear him? Well, that's a interesting activation key, if I say so myself.
恥ずかしい、恥ずかしい、恥ずかしい。
I didn't even know you can set it. I thought it was just a thing. Like, I thought it was just an automatic thing that they programmed into him. It wasn't just, but I guess you could just change it to what I want it to be.
じゃあ私も飛ぶにゃん。
Oh my god. Misaki says her activation key, which turns on her grab shoes. Ready for lift off. And yours is just plain fucking silly and stupid.
可愛い方がいいじゃない？
Jesus.
そうですよ。可愛いは正義という名言だってあるんですから。
Apparently that is a saying, actually. I've learned that recently. Ironically, before playing this. Sounds more cringy than cute to me.
はい、質問です。部長の暮らしのかかとから出ている綺麗なのは何ですか？
Oh, like the light? Those are contrails.
何ですか？
That's how I always saw them. Right, it's a feature of FC grab shoes. When you force a small fraction of anti-gravitons into contact with air at particular intervals, you get an effect similar to light hitting a prism. In other words, light refracts, disperses, and reflects. Contrails used in FC are a product of this phenomenon.
でも普段履いているものでは出ない光がどうして競技用だと出るんですか？
A reasonable question. Well, Flying Circus takes place way up in the sky, which means the audience down on the ground needs an easy way to locate their players.
なるほど。確かに見やすいですし、かっこいいですもんね。
I don't know why I said their players, but whatever, I did. You turn on contrails on normal grab shoes, but honestly, there's really no point. Alright, everyone, get into position at first.
はーい。
Whee! Alright, Misaki and Prez fly over the fence. There's a steep cliff a couple meters beyond it, and then the ocean. FC takes place in the sky, which means you could do it literally anywhere. Chitao City is surrounded by the ocean, so that became the natural playing ground in our area. Hopefully there's nothing dangerous in the water in case you fall in the water and something doesn't eat you. Plus it's also technically safer when there's water beneath you instead of solid ground. I don't know about that, though modern grab shoes have tons of fail-safes that make getting injured from a fall impossible.
はい、質問です。ファーストって何ですか？
Asuka's basically us. She's she's the character that asks the questions for the audience. The first buoy. See those 4 in the sky? Starting clockwise from first, it's second, then third, then fourth. Simple, right? Alright. Oh, so, okay.
はい、わかりやすいです。
Oh. The line that connects first and second is called the first line. It's followed by the second, third, and fourth line. The square that these 4 lines form is called the field.
空中の正方形で試合をするわけですね。
There it is. Exactly. I'm sure you already understand, but FC's a sport where you have to follow those lines and fly around in a or fly around the
と
square.
いうことはファーストからセカンドを目指してサード、フォースと来て
And at that point, you head back to first. You keep flying round and round until time runs out. Depending on how the match is going, you could choose to stop or move back and forth on a line. But you can't ever move back a line.
ファーストラインからフォースラインに移動しちゃダメですということですね
She's learning. She's adapting. Bingo. Alright. I look up, confirm that Misaki and Prez have positioned themselves at first, and speak through the headset. Start on my signal. And remember, show us how a speeder wins a match first. I want you to throw the match, Misaki. Throw the match.
任せとけ
Just shouting.
オッケー
It's time. Ready, set, go!
よっしゃ
I don't know why I'm covering my mouth when I do that. I just want to add to the effect. Jesus Christ, there he goes. Prez leans his body forward and flies off towards second, riding along the first line. You aren't allowed to touch your opponent until someone reaches second, making it a pure contest of speed. The one who touches second first scores 1 point.
どうしてタッチ禁止なんですか
Oh my fucking god. Just look at these statistics. Wait. Hold on. Why do the fighter ones have starting speed more than the speeder? I know they have top speed and acceleration, but actually acceleration is literally the same for everyone. This is bullshit. Fighters have explosive starts and worse acceleration. On the other hand, speeders start off slow but accelerate quickly. Since both start flying at the exact same time, a fighter can easily stop a speeder early and make the match one-sided.
一方
Ah.
的な展開つまりお互いが静止した状態だとファイターの方がポイントを取りやすいということですか
I feel like you'd want to go for... I don't like these all-rounder stats. This should be bumped up to here. Because, like, why is top speed on the all-rounder shoes the same as the fighter? It should just be in between. I mean, I guess, you know, god damn it. Correct, but the opposite is also true. Speeders have the advantage as long as they keep moving.
あれれ美咲ちゃんが脇道にそれちゃってますけど
Second. Misaki casually floats off toward the center of the second line, leaving the ring behind. There
あ
she
れは
goes.
危険ですか
See?
私が応援してるんですから美咲先輩は危険なんかしませんよ
You know, I could totally see that happening, but that's not the case here. She's just taking a shortcut. I didn't
シ
know
ョ
that
ート
was...
カットですか
I didn't even know that was allowed. You're allowed to give up on one buoy to jump forward. Otherwise, the player who's faster would always win. Okay, that makes
あ
sense.
そっかぐるぐる回るわけですから速い人に追いつけなかったらそれで終わりですね
Yeah, I
いろいろと難しいです
feel like it's probably pretty simple, you know? Touching not allowed? Yeah, that's... It really isn't. No touching on the first line at the start of the match. You could give up on getting a buoy and jump to the next line. That's it. The rest is simple.
わかりました明日までに頭に叩き込んでおきます
God, speeders, when they, like, have to stop for any reason, must fucking suck. Today, it's easy. Now watch. Things are about to just get started.
とれ
V を触ったから部長に言ってんですね兄ちゃん頑張れ
The cheering. Prez proceeds to climb upward at a diagonal angle.
見間違いかもしれませんけど部長が V に触れた時不自然に速くなりませんでしたか
Oh, was that a thing too? Good catch. I explained that buoys use anti-gravity to float, didn't I? Well, anti-gravity fields repel each other, not just gravity. Using that repulsion to accelerate is a basic FC technique. Jesus. You can be so damn fast.
どうぞ
Prez descends diagonally from his elevated position. Like I expected, he moves oddly when he turns due to his shoe specs, making his speed drop somewhat. Misaki, you position herself at the center of the second line, slowly moves to intercept Prez's flight path. Just plows right through. Oh god. However, before she manages to reach him, Prez blows by at terrifying speeds.
ポイントを見誤ってしまったスピードに乗っている相手を止めるのはなんて難しいんだ次の部位へのタッチを放棄して隣のラインへ移動しなくては
Oh no. Thanks for the explanation. I mean, Press shakes off Misaki again on the third line and touches the buoy. That brings the score to 3-0.
うわースピードに翻弄されて何もできないよゴテゴテになってしまう
She's having fun throwing at least.
分かってきましたスピーダーは待ち構える相手をスピードで振り切ってポイントをゲットしていくわけですね
Right now, he's just breaking through on speed alone. However, in a real match, he'll use small feints to throw off his opponent. Or at least I hope he will. He's pretty fast, but that can only get him so far. He can't just try to bulldoze over and over.
兄ちゃんまっすぐな性格だからフェイントとか下手そう
You expect that man to pull off some great feints? I don't know, man. Right, I can totally see him going, a real man faces his opponent head on. Oh, God. Essentially, speeders use speed to get the upper hand in a match.
わかりました
As is their namesake. Press, slow down. It's time for you guys to show how fighters win matches. Keep going. No need to restart.
わかったぜ
Now you gotta throw the match.
了解バチバチやっちゃうよ
She just fucking destroys him instantly. Misaki arrives at the center of the fourth line, and after that, she starts flying in small circles as she's waiting for Prez. Like, you can see it. Not like I doubted her, but seeing her circling makes it clear that she has actual FC experience.
美咲ちゃんは何をしてるんですか
Fighters have good initial velocity and poor acceleration, which is why she has to keep herself moving. Momentum is pretty much a big deal in this, after all.
そうですか
I'll give you an example. It's easier to ride a bike uphill if you're already moving, yes?
それは動いてる自転車ですねあ美咲ちゃんが動いているのはそういうことですか
You catch on quick, Asuka, just like the audience. If a fighter is up against another fighter, then there are advantages to staying still, but... Oh, Prez is making his move!
前から急降下で V を狙うつもりでしょうか
Sure seems like it. When you approach a buoy directly, it's fairly easy for your opponent to read the exact spot that you're going to pass through and stop you. He must be trying to keep it simple to help my lesson. Yeah, that has to be it.
そりゃ
Misaki obstructs Prez's path. Just fucking...
先回りして頭を押さえますよ
Wreck him. Destroy him. Stop right there, please. Stop right there, criminal scum. She extends both her hands toward Prez, seemingly trying to block him in the most literal sense of the word, and... Oh, Jesus Christ. Bang! The sound of electrical discharge fills the air. Jesus.
おっとだ
That was a little over excessive. Both of them are thrown back a good 5 meters.
美咲先輩大丈夫ですか
She sounded like she was totally fucking fine. Misaki immediately recovers and waves at Mishiro.
大丈夫大丈夫こんなので驚いてたら FC はできないよ 今のは
I'm feeling like she's way better at this than we're originally thinking. or rather has way more experience than she's actually telling us. I'm just feeling that. Like I explained earlier, anti-grav fields repel each other. And so, when two players clash, well, you can see the results for yourself.
美咲ちゃんは自分からぶつかりに行きましたよね。今のは得点になるんですか？
No, she just did that to stop Prez. Speeders have poor initial velocity, remember? That means they take longer to recover from getting knocked off balance. Fighters, on the other hand, have good initial velocity, so they recover quickly. And because of that, fighters tend to gain the upper hand after a clash. That said, she didn't touch his back there, which means she has yet to score a point. Misaki, score the goddamn point!
もう一回。
Misaki goes in for another clash. Just destroying him the whole time. Things get interesting after a fighter kills their opponent's speed through clashes.
まずは1点と。
Misaki nimbly maneuvers behind Prez and touches his back. Damn. That was fucking... Dude, I'm telling you, man. The moment Misaki's hand touches his back, a triangle-shaped yellow light appears. And with that, she scored her first point. The light you just saw is called a point field. It appears when a player scores a point in a dogfight.
佐藤井さんとの対戦でも見ました。さっきのコントレイルと同じで、見ている人に分かりやすくするためのものなんですね。
Yeah, they put a lot of forethought into this sport. Yep, it's another feature of grab shoes. Another clang resounds as they both get thrown in opposite directions. Now this is where the match really begins for fighters.
ここからがですか？
Think about it. When a clash happens, each person gets thrown in opposite directions. You could use that to slow your opponents down and force them to play your game. But you can also speed them up by mistake. I push my right hand's palm with my left hand to illustrate my point. If you push him in the wrong direction, you just end up helping him.
なるほど。
I get it. What that means is when you're in Prez's position, you're trying to force your opponent to push you toward the next buoy, even if it means letting them score. A speeder can use the repulsion to make up for their slow initial velocity.
なるほど。知能犯ですね。
It's the perfect crime. I get what you mean, but why is it a crime? Asuka, you're weird, but I like you. Misaki, on the other hand, wants to push him away from the next buoy. If she can keep holding him back, she'll have the time to score multiple points in a row.
そこに駆け引きがあるんですね。
That's right. And since we're trying to show you how fighters win their matches,
2点目。
she's so casual about it. Misaki gets behind Prez again and touches him in a way that sends him flying towards the water surface.
美咲先輩、かっこいい。
You can see that Prez is slowed to a crawl, yes? Once you're in that situation as a speeder, things get kind of tough.
部長はどうすればいいんですか？
Well, there are a few options. He could try to get far away enough from Misaki to start accelerating again, or position himself to get pushed toward the buoy, or go for a surprise attack and touch her back. Whoa, you wouldn't see that coming.
部長が美咲ちゃんの背中を？でもさっきはスピーダーの人は相手の背中を狙わないって。
Well, I mean, both point the point methods are available to everyone. You can't, generally speaking, they don't. Speeders are at a disadvantage in dogfights, but as the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures. If they're stuck in place and need points, then sometimes you just gotta go for the opponent's back instead of the next buoy.
奥が深いです。部位を狙うか背中を狙うかで試合展開が違ってくるんですね。
We've got a speeder and a fighter right now, which is why there's such a clear division of who's going for what. If you have an all-rounder up against another all-rounder, it's a lot more unpredictable, and I could see that being a lot of fun watching.
複雑になりそうです。
I'm telling you that when it's unpredictable, that's the funnest shit. But once in a while, when you have two speeders up against each other, matches turn into races.
それはそれで見てみたいです。
Two fighters are just brawling the whole time. On the other hand, fighter v fighter usually ends up being an all-out brawl. Yep, see? Fucking... you get matches where Skywalker's never even passed the second line.
はあ、同じルールでやっているスポーツなのにいろんな展開があるんですね。
I would personally like to watch the all-rounders fight. Yeah, that's what makes FC so fun. I guess, Baka. FC's fun? What the hell's wrong with me?
どう
God damn
か
it.
しましたか？
No, fine. Nothing. Well, I guess that's enough for now. Hold on. Hey, you two, let's call it.
4点目イエーイ
Okay, Misaki, you can fucking stop. Stop it. Hey, don't get carried away and bully Prez. The match is over. And you come down, come back down. Misaki comes flying down toward me.
ねえ、どうだった？少しは役立ったかな？
I think Asuka knows all the rules.
実際に試合を見てますます興味を持ちました。かっこよかったです。
Like, she was just so, like, not... I know it was just a practice, like, little show-offy match thing for Asuka, but the way she, like, acted and composed herself and everything, it was just... It was so casual. Like, she'd probably do that in an actual game and just whoop some ass.
はいはい、わかったから泣きつかないように。
More hugs.
兄ちゃん、妹の顔を無言で見つめない方がいいよ。絶対に抱きついたりとかしないし。模擬試合としては良かったんじゃない？
I'll hug.
まあそういうことだ。これからどんどん頑張っていこうではないか。
コーチ、早速練習をしましょう。私、飛びたいです。
Damn. No.
ダメってどうしてですか？アスカちゃんあれだよ。サディスティックなコーチの片鱗を見せてるわけだよ。
Hey, she wants to be played with rough, okay?
なるほど、そういうことでしたか。そういうのって放置プレイというんでしたっけ？
The sadistic? Quit talking nonsense. FC grab shoes are pretty different from your civilian ones, so it's better to wait until you have the right equipment. Don't want you developing any bad habits, you understand me?
そういうことでしたか。じゃあ、今から買いに行きましょう。
We're gonna do that later, tomorrow. It's kind of late for that now. We'll go tomorrow. Yeah, we said that earlier. No, stop vibrating. Stop it.
どうしたアスカ？
So you just put up your hand on her head, just start stopping her.
引きつけでも起こしましたか？
Did
違い
she?
ます。明日がとっても楽しみなんです。
I really appreciate her attitude. She's got good gumption. Asuka says with sparkling eyes. Man, that's actually kind of creepy. It's not creepy, but maybe. Just maybe. I had the same look in my eyes when I first started. Stop bringing that back. I see Asuka in me and it's too much to bear. Yeah?
正式に部になったからには部室はもらえるのかな？
I thought the field was our club room. I guess we should.
いや、それは無理だ。
Well, never mind.
無理なんですか？部なのに？
物理的に無理だ。部室は全て埋まっているんだ。部室待ちの部は多いからな。一度奪われた部室はそう簡単には帰ってこない。
We don't even need one. Where did you find the cardboard box with grab shoes then?
これは外の用具入れのプレハブで発見してきたんだよ。
There's our club room. Boom, let's go.
では、プレハブ小屋を掃除して部室にしてはどうでしょうか？
I like your thinking, mostly because it's how I think.
それは無理じゃないかな。他の部も使ってるし、体育の時間に使う用具も入ってるし。
Well, they can put it in their own goddamn club rooms and the gym.
でも物質がないと不便だね。真面目にやるなら練習用のユニフォームとか着た方がいいし。
更衣室は体育館ですから、そこで着替えてこっちまで来るのって微妙に面倒ですしね。着替えた方がいいんですか？
I mean, right outfits for every, fight, almost said fight suits. Flight suits help stabilize anti-gravitons, so they're an FC staple. We can't disregard safety.
着替えはともかくとして、部を真面目にするなら備品を置いておける場所とかミーティングできる場所があった方が良くないかな。
True. Would feel pretty awkward wearing flight suits in a normal classroom. Plus, a club room would give us a private space we need to talk freely.
そういえばさっき飛んできた時、崖の真ん中あたりに小屋みたいのがあった気がするんだけど。
Just gonna use a fucking hut? A hut in the middle of a cliff? Of the cliff? What? I've never flown beyond the fence since there's nothing there besides the ocean. I know there's a steep cliff too, but I've never actually seen it myself.
あれか。あれなら物質の代わりになるかもしれないな。
Desperate times.
って何ですか？
昔、海沿いに島を一周できる周回道路があったんだよ。ここの崖の真ん中にもその道路が通ってたんだ。
そういえばおばあちゃんからそういう話を聞いたことがあったかも。
今、島の中央を通る道路ができたから、海に自動車が転落しそうな周回道路は部分で廃道になったんだ。
Well, yeah, that's how bad things happen. I've heard that before. An old man in my neighborhood was talking about that and how the new roads are way safer and far more convenient. So, what's that hut there?
バスだ。
But that's not a hut. That's a bus. A bus?
自動車の？
楽器のバスにしては大きすぎたかな。
Wish it was an air bus.
俺も詳しく知ってるわけじゃないが、バス会社が赤字経営で使わない道なら廃バスを放置してもいいだろうということらしい。
わかりました。そのバスを部室にすればいいわけですね。
Like how they're just, leave the buses.
いいと思うな。崖の真ん中でグラシを履いてないといけない場所だから FC 部っぽいと思う。
Yes, no one will know.
早速行ってみましょうよ。
Don't we need to get permission? A look of great confidence surfaces on Madoka's face.
絶対に誰も使ってないんだから大丈夫じゃないかな。軽く先生に聞いて問題がありそうだったらこっそり部室にしちゃえばいいよ。
I feel like you don't understand the enemy that you're going up against. This girl's pretty sly. Well, I guess we might as well go take a look then.
行きましょう。
Whee! Just fucking starts flying. Oh. Like when I saw the bus in the episode preview, I don't know, instantly just in my head thought of Sky Full of Stars because they also used a bus. It's very similar to this as well. And we're also in the sky, like it's the parallels. Look. God, we gotta renovate this bus right fucking quick though. Jesus. It's in a terrible state.